So I went to school for broadcasting.
So you know I was a lawyer, went to law school in England.
To Wilfrid Laurier University, which is a pretty good business school here in Canada.
No, I went to school for accounting, believe it or not.
Didn't like accounting that much.
And after 1 year in accounting, I really knew that it wasn't for me.
So I spent actually 5 years reporting business news. That was my first exposure to the market.
But nothing directly related to trading.
Education is not the most important thing here. Not. It's your willingness to learn and your drive to succeed. And you can put those together, you'll be in a much better place.
When I decided I wanted to trade, my dad was like, how long do you think you can do this? And then after a year, he's like, well, how about now?
Go to school for one thing, you get a job in that profession, and your life is kind of heading in the direction you think it should be going, but then you realize that it's really not where you want to be. And making that transition, making that switch it's challenging.
You kind of get this realization that, okay, well, most people I know are probably going to end up in a bank or somewhere in finance. And I kind of thought that's where I was headed.
At around COVID time, when everything shut down, and there was really hard to make money. So I looked into trading. I had a couple of bucks saved up, and like, hey, this is interesting.
Opening up my first brokerage account as a teenager, I just started throwing in a little bit of money. I would work every single summer, but I never had any trading experience.
So for me, it started from the beginning, knowing that I didn't want the regular 9 to 5, and then just being very fortunate with that connection that I had.
I think anyone who dabbles with the market on their own at home, they don't have a true understanding of how the market functions, how your relationship with the market should play out. Being able to learn on a professional platform initially was just such an experience to really gain from and learn from and move forward from. So
because with my experience, I'd seen so many traders blow through accounts. So my words of wisdom to all the traders that we brought in was, we're gonna start small. We're gonna become good traders. We're gonna learn to walk before we run. And that's what we did with a trader like Neil.
One of the things that everyone goes through that tries trading out is you're starting something where you're not making any money as a trainee. First, almost everybody loses money. Now, I did start out pretty decently. Like, you had to graduate before you got a payout.
I think the most important part of the trading journey was to realize that it was not going to happen right away. It took me 4 years of undergrad and 2 years of law school and more studying after, and I had to look at trading as the same thing. If someone screws up, it's you. All right? There's nobody else to blame. And you know what else is about this job that I really like too? Is it's completely transparent. If you're good, you're good. You can't fake being good, right? The dollar amount at the end of the day shows whether or not you're profitable.
And it was really interesting to me that in our school system, they don't really teach any of this stuff. So I kind of had to learn it on my own. And I just became really interested.
To that point, like the modules, they're all fantastic and they give you a good base. But even within, like, the manner in which one person might use stop orders, there's so many different variances out there. And so the value of when you're journaling and when you're posting to the community is so that when you're describing what you do, you're also seeing what somebody else might do.
So the course that we're putting out, it's absolutely necessary. And this is where you can get an objective view, a real view, not a here's a trick or here's how I did it and it worked 3 months. No, this is the ABCs of trading. It's absolutely important. So I think it's very valuable, and especially because it's going to be constantly updated. We're going to be constantly adding to the course, so your learning will not end.
And I feel like I can give real life examples of this. We do it every day on the show. We're going to do it here with the learning. And it's just about sticking to the plan, sticking with what works, and following it to the end. There are so many traders that give up. Oh, I had a bad week. It's not for me. I'm out of here.
What's crazy and the best thing about this job, and trust me, if you're in a trading community like we have on the trading floor and like we have on the show, you begin to realize that when everyone shares that same journey, we've all been through the same ups and downs. Everybody has had to battle back from losses. Everybody has to deal with FOMO. Everyone has these psychological challenges. Everyone's earning commission trying to support whatever it might be.
So I feel it's absolutely invaluable to have that community. Whether you're on the trading floor or you're trading online, you're already communicating with people that you're trading with. They're telling you what they're looking at, you're telling them what you're looking at, and you're getting immediate feedback. And we have managers who are gonna help guide you in the right direction.
And we had built up now something that we can provide for our family. We have a great time doing it, and we are passionate about everything that we do. And that is the number one thing. If you are not passionate about trading, it's going to be very tough to excel. You need to dive in, love what you do, and if you can do that, then the sky really is the limit.